welcome to Peaked. So excited, another episode. We're here, super creative. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Yay! My name is Frank Castillo. I would like to introduce my co-host, my compadre, my best friend, the man that absolutely hates the outfit I'm currently wearing. Please, what's up, JP?
What's up, guys? Good to
How bad do you hate this outfit?
It's fucking rough, man. It's real rough.
Well, good. Mission accomplished. Today's guest is one of my good friends. We've, known each other for a very long time, started comedy together. Sara Weinshenk, what is up?
Yay! Happy to be here. Not so happy to be across from this outfit.
You're a fashionista. You're a fashionista, don't you? What do you?
I think your wife is a nice lady who, enabled you when she decided to buy this outfit.
It's great because she doesn't have, her justification is like, she's like, if you wear ridiculous shit like this, no one's going to fuck you. So I have nothing to worry
That's
about.
genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one's going to fuck you.
I know. I like it.
No.
It's pretty nice. It's like my Superman shield. Superman didn't have a shield. Captain America did. All right. Welcome. Hey, welcome to the show, guys. We're going to start this off. Do you like edibles?
I love edibles.
You do?
Are my favorite.
All right, cool. So we have our Punch Extracts edibles. This is the milk chocolate malt balls. These are actually really dope. Do you like Whoppers?
Of course. I love a Whopper. You can't be a stoner and not fuck with a malt ball.
What's your go-to candies? Like,
Ooh.
I'm high as shit, 7-Eleven, candy aisle.
Okay, this is gonna throw you.
Really?
A York peppermint patty.
Wow.
I love a York.
You're one of those?
I love a York. I love a fucking York. And Reese's peanut butter cups.
I get that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm sorry. Sorry to harshen the vibe.
Those are both better if you freeze them too.
Yeah.
Substantially better. Yeah.
I've never met anyone that actually was like, this is for me.
The York?
The York peppermint patties.
It's much better than Dots.
Absolutely.
Strongly disagree.
Whoa!
You're high as fuck
Yeah,
if you are to disagree. Dots, first of all, terrible. Once you get a dot in your teeth,
Oh yeah, they
day
fucking
over.
Fucking save it for later.
Oh! It's like I got a little dot in my molar.
Yeah, you become a dentist when you eat one of those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
These are dangerous.
yeah, they are. 90
Pop that
total.
in. Popping in another.
You'll eat all of these before you realize it. That's it. Reese's Pieces are my favorite. I remember there was a kid that this memory stands out vividly. I went to a sleepover. There was a kid named Reese. We all went to like Blockbuster when it was still open. We all got to like get candy and a movie we wanted or whatever. I remember this kid, he bought a bunch of Reese's Pieces and he like walked up and we all watched him and he was just like, these are mine. And we all lost our minds because we were kids and we just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It was just ridiculous.
I just blacked out and ate like 5 of these.
Jeez. Well, I'm going to do the full 90.
No.
Yeah.
This fucker's got to one-up me. He's like, I'm doing the full 90. Dumping out the whole...
There's another 90 milligram bar on the table.
Yeah. Dude, we get wild on this show.
I just did 50.
Did you?
Should I
I can't
level
add.
up?
I mean,
I'm going to...
Oh, 60.
Oh, no. All right. I'm going to take
I got shit to do later.
Not anymore. When you do edibles, what's your perfect amount? Like, what's your walking around amount? This fucking guy.
Depends on where I'm walking around.
Oh, okay.
Am I walking around
Very
the
true.
grocery store? I could be basically brain dead on edibles.
Yeah.
If I'm at the car wash, same. Basically brain dead.
Are you?
If I'm running an errand at the mall, 60 milligrams.
Damn.
If I'm going to the mailbox, I could do 80 milligrams. If I'm going to the post office, that's a 50 milligram trip, baby.
Well, you daily, I'll text you and you'll be like, I can't do anything. I'm at 500 right now.
500.
It's just an excuse, but yeah.
He's like, 500?
That's like the normal. Like, so that's like not normal by any means, but that's mine. Like normal.
That's your
kind of go
base.
to. Yeah. Well, I started eating edibles when Kurova was like big on the market back in the 215 days. And so the Kurova black bar was like 1,000 milligram bar, and it literally just said 10 doses on it. And so you just think, oh, a dose is 100 milligrams then, or 20 doses. So I thought 50 milligrams was a dose off rip. And so I literally, when I got my medical card, started eating 50 milligrams at a time.
Yeah, well.
So you were starting.
I didn't know anything else. No one fucking
Yeah,
told me
the
anything.
beginning edibles back in the day.
Yeah, you'd be high for months.
Yeah, you'd be
Dude,
like,
someone made it in their
"Oh, you took
garage.
like a space cake." I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to go to another dimension.
You want this Rice Krispies I fucked up on?
Yeah, like crazy.
Yeah, not really. But it's definitely, probably one of my favorite ways of medicating now.
It is. You're the one who's definitely gotten me onto it a lot more.
Edibles.
The tabs you gave me. So you gave me we were talking about those pro tabs. They're like 25
Those go
milligrams.
hard.
So
Pro tab.
you know Gordon Downs, right?
Yeah.
We went down for shows this past weekend, and I was like, "Do you want some?" He was like, "Sure," and he took 3.
No.
Yeah, it was 7.
75,
That's
yeah.
little 75 to the dome.
He was just like, bro, I took edibles a lot. He was like, 50s, he was like, 50s my go-to. He was like, what are these, 15s? And I go, no, these are 25s. He goes, oh, that's fine. And then an hour and a half later, he just goes, I shouldn't have took them. And then he's just like, it sounded like he was just slurring his words. So he went up and did stand-up, and he did great, but it was just very much like the whole night he was just like,
Those ones are so powerful. The
They
pro
are.
tabs.
They're great. I love it.
Yeah, I dropped some. Like, they fell out of my purse, and I was like a drug addict on the floor looking for them, crawling around.
Well, because they look like
Pills.
they're straight up
And I'm
pressed
like
tablets.
crawling around the floor at a comedy show looking for my pro tabs, like a full drug addict, like a junkie. I'm like, you don't understand. I gotta find that. That's just 25 milligram little tab right there.
Bro, that's happiness in a tab.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
So we're switching gears, and this is where I do the double tap on
Yep.
the instrument.
Have you? So yeah, have you?
I
Have
called it an
you?
instrument.
Have you used one of these before?
Utensil.
The spork.
I have, I feel like, but I don't own one.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
That's right. Puffco.
Yeah, hey, yeah. You got your own. You got your own camera to work towards.
Oh, hey, Puffco. I'm just a nice girl that loves smoking dabs. All right.
Do you do dab often?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, I'm down to start.
Of course. Yeah. Well, we're very lucky. We got rosin from Punch Extracts. So
Well, thank you, Punch Extracts.
Well, that's what got Frank into it too. Once
I
he got a
just start-
Puffco, like it was an everyday thing. It'll vibrate one more time, unless it already did the second
It
time.
vibrated.
Oh, you're good then, yeah.
he really got me into it, and then he also got me. I mean, listen, JP's the one that taught me all my style. I mean, clearly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very close.
If anyone to be blamed for my style, it's definitely JP. No, but he definitely educated me on like smoking rosin and all this jazz and the taste. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
God, I love Monday.
I'm getting notes. I'm getting melon notes. Is that off? Am I supposed to get certain
Definitely,
notes?
yeah, some berry. Yeah, if you want to roll into the first round, we definitely can.
I said melon.
Yeah, I guess we should. Yeah, she's
Wait,
like
what?
naturally rolling into
Yeah,
it.
no,
All right.
that one I would say
sorry.
no.
No,
please,
no.
please.
Are you kidding me?
That one's a
Yeah.
strain called Burberry. So it does have burr with like three R's or so. Burberry. Yeah.
Okay, that explains nothing. What is Burberry? I'm
It's
like, it tastes like melon. He's like, yeah,
It's a
Burberry.
blueberry times a strain called Gucci, which is an OG pretty much. Gucci box or BX. It's gonna be a back cross of the Gucci OG.
Gucci
For that guy,
box.
it's BX back cross.
Sounds like
That was my bad. That
expensive
was
pussy.
a high.
Bring me that Gucci box.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine having sex with a woman and then you're just like, what the fuck? Is this Gucci?
It's like Gucci box.
Yeah, and then you run into some fake Gucci. You're like, this feels like fake Gucci.
We started with this one because actually this Burberry is going to be in the next strain we smoke as well, and you really kind of taste a lot of that blueberry flavor in the next one as well. It's really kind of a prominent taste. The effects really nice and relaxing. Nothing too like stimulating or euphoric. More relaxing and sedative, but not too sedative.
The taste on this is absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, big fan of the taste. When do we smoke again?
Yeah, you can double tap.
Just do it again?
Yeah.
This show is fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's educational. We ask ridiculous questions. We get very, very high. My Mondays are very fun. You gotta wait for it to vibrate again.
That was a warm up. Just doing foreplay. Nothing to see over here.
We were originally gonna wear sundresses tonight for this episode.
I was thinking about a prairie dress.
Oh, because last time I did a podcast with you guys, I came in hot.
Fucking sick.
It looked like I killed some like Victorian woman.
Like you killed fucking one of the prince's original girlfriends, the one that died recently. Yeah. Took all her shit.
Yeah.
What was the prince that died? I don't know what his name was.
Philip.
Wasn't he like the king? Wasn't he married to the queen?
Oh, bro, I don't pay attention to
I'm
any of
pretty
that
sure he
shit.
listened.
Was he a king?
I assume.
I think that's still the last. That's still the last. My friend was British, and that motherfucker would be like, "My queen," and be like, "This fucking dude, we want to." Like they for real. Like it's still like a a royalty monarchy kind of thing over there. So it's like, I mean, we all think it's hilarious because like look at all that old shit, and they were like, "Oh no, wait, those are the original dudes that fucking sent some ships over that were not happy with us."
They're still in power.
Do you think that the royal family's pissed that people just be throwing around king and queen now all the time?
Absolutely.
They got to be, right?
They were like, we trademarked that shit.
Yeah, like these peasants.
They also got to be so mad that black people are throwing it around. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, there's companies in Ireland now. They'll sell you a plot of land. So I think it's either in Ireland or somewhere over there. That like if you own land, you're a lord or a lady. And so they sell you a certain plot of land that counts as enough that you officially become a lord.
Oh, wow.
So you can pay, $1,500 and like become a lord,
Well,
like legally.
I think
Y'all trying to be lords?
when Frank becomes a lord, he's just gonna have that lord written on the back. Of the
Yeah.
Lord
How much is it?
Castillo,
Wait,
Lord
how much?
Castillo.
Because listen, if we make enough money on this, I will be responsible.
Lord Castillo.
If you guys all don't think I'm above, within reason to spending money on property to have people refer to me as Lord, absolutely. My wife went to an Ivy League so people could call her doctor, and I want to usurp
shortcut
that.
all of-
Yeah.
Lord Castillo. Keep
Lord
going.
Steo.
Lord
You're getting there, man.
Castillo. Lord Frank.
Round one.
If one of your friends was wearing an absolutely atrocious outfit,
Yeah.
but it made them feel really good,
Yeah.
would you say anything about it?
Is this your way of asking me what I think about Frank's outfit?
Might be.
I think I've seen Frank in worse.
Wait, what was the worst? That's such a great.
He did wear a flannel on his TV debut.
I mean, you gotta get, you know what I mean? Flannel's a
Classic.
solid,
Better than TV debut in a full tie-dye jumpsuit.
That is so funny. Wow, it's really, really quiet in here all of a sudden.
Well, I was eating a malt bar.
I'm gonna dig into this chocolate bar because my feelings are hurt. No,
How about you, Frank? If one of your friends was wearing,
you know what?
the
I would
outfit?
be extremely understanding and I would be supportive because it makes them feel good, and that's what I'm gonna. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
So you just lie to your friends.
Yeah. Just lie to your friends.
It's like the thing that's really bad. There's something about it that's also kind of endearing.
Only I can pull this off.
I don't know why.
There's
We don't know.
kind of
why.
endearing.
It's like when you have your first kid and you want to dress them up real cute.
It's picture day.
Oh my god. I really love Mondays. I'm not gonna lie. This is like my favorite day and show.
If Smurfs were real, what drug would be ravaging their community and just making Smurfs drop left and right?
PCP.
Angel dust.
I wanted to say angel dust before you because I know that's the street word for PCP because I took DARE and that was one of the only things I learned. Was that angel's dust is PCP.
Clearly, as far as we all got.
That's hilarious because I just imagine you in like a seedy spot and someone's like, "You guys want to do some angel dust?" And you're just like, "Hey guys, you know it's PCP, right?"
Yeah, exactly. The Smurf community is just fucking
flying.
Fuck on PCP. A Smurf on PCP, I'd pay to watch that.
That they're gonna reboot it. It's Smurfs on PCP.
That'd be so crazy.
PCP Smurf.
The Smurfs and they're on PCP.
He's just collecting all of the berries. They finally kill that dude and the cat.
Gargoyle.
They're like, it took us so long to defeat him. They're like, nah, man, all it took was him owing that dude $20.
They have a PCP dealer.
Where do you buy PCP?
I was gonna say it would have to be Gargamel. He'd have to be the dealer, dude.
Gargamel would have to be the PCP dealer. He'd be the guy, yeah, right? Stirring it up in that pot, doc.
I don't know who Gargamel is.
He's like the evil,
He's the bad. Yeah, he's the bad guy.
He's the one who
Smurf.
created Mrs. Smurf or whatever her name is.
I actually never knew a lot of.
Deep in the Smurf culture.
You know,
Yeah, what is the Smurf lore? Like, what is the?
that's all I got.
There's something cute about them.
The Smurfs?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then there's something dangerous about them on
Yeah, it was all.
PCP. They were once cute, but now they're dangerous. I'm watching.
Yeah, the fucking Smurfs just turn into cannibals and fucking eat that cat.
Yeah, destroy their lives. And we watch.
That's the one episode you don't show is when the Smurfs eat their own mushrooms houses and just fucking trip balls.
That would be almost as amazing as them on PCP.
I think I just want to watch Smurfs on drugs.
I know, on all of the drugs. Smurfs on DMT. Smurfs on meth.
Yeah.
Smurfs on crack. Sorry, it feels like too soon because
Crack a Smurf?
DMX.
Oh.
I don't know. Sorry.
Rest in
The
peace, DMX.
Harsh of the vibe. Crack made me. I had a lot of malt balls. You get it. I'm like, sorry, DMX. Things got weird.
What's the meanest thing you saw a girl do while you were in high school?
Saw a girl do.
Yeah.
Well, a girl slapped me in high school.
Really?
Yeah, but I spilled a cran vodka on her first.
Wait, you spilled a cran vodka on her in high school?
Cran vodka.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like a bitchy.
Was it like a high school party?
Sex in the City. It was a Cosmo.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
It was. You said you were drinking cran vodkas in high school.
Yeah, it was bad.
We were drinking Four Locos. Like that's about all we could get.
Locos, yes, I was drinking everything in high
yeah.
school. That was before I found.
Marijuana. Yeah, I found alcohol before I found weed in high school.
It's always better when you find weed.
Yeah, my friend owned a pizza place. His family owned a pizza parlor. So when they would have parties at the high school, they knew to call us because we could just. He was the delivery driver, so we could just grab cases of beer and just fucking. Yeah.
I mean, nothing more wild than a keg.
Yeah.
I don't know how to even get the beer out of the keg without the foam coming. To be
Oh, really?
honest. I'm not good at it. That's why I'm not a good drinker.
Yeah. Did you ever do a keg stand?
I mean, I'm sure. And by I'm sure, I mean, yeah. Like, I was fun, Frank. If that's what you're asking, was I fun in college? Yeah.
You're like, Frank, I was fun. I didn't have to buy wacky outfits and fucking cool shoes to live it up. I was doing keg stands like a real fucking person.
Beer bongs, keg stands, going
Dude.
to Vegas, on a party
Jeez.
bus. In college.
Really? I didn't see. I think I just missed all the college. I had all the college fun without actually going to college because all my friends went to college.
College is
Oh yeah.
A waste baby. Where do you think I learned about Smurfs on PCP? College. Like Angel's dust.
What about you, Frank? What's the meanest shit you've ever seen?
Meanest shit I've
When
ever
you were-
seen
when you were in high school.
when I was in high
Just
school.
let me remember. You're like, holy shit! I can't believe she just did that.
It has to be a she.
Well, yeah,
I'm
it
just
was,
kidding.
that was the question.
Oh, Mean Girls.
No.
Sorry. Deep.
This is actually just kind of crazy thing that I heard, but then the craziest thing I've seen, craziest thing I heard about was two like best friends. They were like coming from a party and they were all like drunk driving. One of them like crashed and it was like bad, and then like left the other one because they were just like, oh shit, like they like left her for dead.
This is a horror story.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
Didn't realize you'd be telling me that. A full
I
nightmare.
just remembered this.
Eat 90 milligrams of Papa. The worst DUI.
But she dipped, right? And then the girl that was left in the car that got in the car crash survived. She ended up being fine, thank God. But like, they were like best friends before that, and then like they just never talked to her after that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like, bitch, you left me for dead. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, it's kind of a hard like, yo, bro, my bad.
That's the end of round one.
Round 2.
All right, what are we smoking on, JP?
That one's gonna be the blueberry bubble gum. It's gonna be the Burberry times THC bomb, so it'll be a lot more of that blueberry flavor again. And the THC bomb should add just a little bit of citrus on the back end. THC bomb always reminded me of a cookies kind of taste and high, where it's a little bit planty, maybe a little bit woody even, and then
getting
kind of
those
citrus
notes.
on the back. Yeah.
I'm getting those woody notes, planty woody notes.
And then just a little blueberry just to kind of just add a little taste to that. It's nice. Definitely a nice little mix.
I like this one.
Yeah. And the cool thing about THC bomb is it has a super, for lack of a better term, just description, very aggressive high where it's very much behind your eyes, very uplifting.
An aggressive high. This high's aggressive.
It like hangs out behind your eyes. Like it's very noticeable. It's like you smoke it and then it's like, hey, I'm here. You notice immediately. It's pretty quick come up and onset.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, it's like my outfit. It's like, yo, hey, I'm here.
Let me call you the THC bomb.
THC bomb, is that like you said it was an older strain?
Yeah, so it's one that every time you look it up, kind of look into it, there's really no known kind of where it's from. It's kind of what I would call like a legacy strain. It's kind of been around for a long time and kind of gets crossed into a lot of stuff.
Legacy strains.
It's
Wow.
in hash a lot these days too, and I would imagine it has to do with the yield and then obviously the flavor as well.
Is it sativa?
I would say it's because of the high that I was talking about, how it's very much behind the eyes and very uplifting. It's a hybrid, maybe indica dominant, leaning with the blueberry in there.
I'm getting like.
But you'll
But it
definitely
makes me feel like I have to sneeze, and sometimes when the terpenes are sativa,
without a doubt.
that happens to me.
Yeah, there's certain strains like Trainwreck and even Chem where like you literally when you smell them, even Jack Herrera,
Yeah.
you smell them, you can feel them like in your nose, almost like it's carbonated. It has this very like like I said again, aggressive, like a very like, oh hey, I'm here.
He knows what he's talking about. He knows I'm here.
That's why I love JP, dog. You fucking- yeah. I'm the dumb one. He's the smart one.
I wear the cool outfits.
I wear the weird ones.
But also, you have a necklace that has an eyeball and a tongue on it.
Yeah, man, he's dropping some acid.
Oh shit! So is that an eyeball or a mouth?
Just an eyeball, and then there's a mouth, little tongue underneath it. But I see what you mean. There's no actual mouth. It's just a tongue.
Coming out.
Interesting.
I've yet to do acid.
Really?
Have you?
I've done it. Yeah,
A lot?
I've done it enough. I've seen some things. I think I'm good on acid.
Oh, yeah, that shit terrifies me.
It made me feel bad. Like it was like a flaccid penis. What's
so
happening?
strong.
What do I do now?
Yo, what flaccid penises have you disconnected from their bodies? But also, what a bummer it must be for women to run into a flaccid dick. You know what I mean? Like, that's gotta, just to be like, well, I guess we're here now.
I know, and then you have to make them feel like it's okay. You can't be like, oh, by the way, this is bumming me out. They're already bummed out too.
I had a girl. It was like a one night stand that was just like very brutally honest one time, and I was just like, I respect that. I was like, I respect you for that. I get that. That's cool. And then we had a beer afterwards. Good person. Good lady.
That's amazing.
Sarah, who's the one celebrity you would do anything to shoot your shot with, and what would your opening move be?
For some reason, and this, I don't know where this came from. In my head, it's hilarious. I don't know if it's gonna land when I say it out loud. For some reason, the only person I can think of right now is Drew Carey. I don't know why. It was like the first person that came to my mind was Drew Carey, and I was like, in my head, don't say Drew Carey. That'll be weird. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna say Drew Carey so we can move on. But I don't really want to shoot my shot. But I think I would probably say something like that corresponds with Deal or No Deal. Maybe I would show up to Deal or No Deal and then spin the wheel.
Isn't that Howie Mandel?
Oh yeah, that is. Where is it? Is
Yeah,
Howie
Deal or No
Mandel?
Deal is Howie Mandel.
I think Deal or No Deal's Howie Mandel.
What?
Drew Carey was Who's That Line? Who's Lines Anyway? Yeah, yeah.
Who's that line?
You.
What?
Price is Right.
Yeah, he's Price is Right.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
You said it like you knew, but you didn't.
No.
You said he had to tell
That's
us.
that's the magic of 90 milligram edibles, bro. It's just that confidence. You're just like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Drew Carey. I would definitely shoot my shot with him. No. This is a hard question.
Really?
Kind of. Because, okay, realistically, I'm not going to say Ryan Gosling because it's a boring answer. Drew Carey's a little more colorful. It's a little more...
You don't think you could pick up Ryan Gosling?
I think it's a boring... I feel like it's kind of boring in one note. It's like everyone would say that, So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to pick him.
Oh, okay.
But then I'm like, that's a basic choice.
No, but
I'll pick Ryan Gosling and then we go to Panera Bread. What? I wanted to keep it fresh, keep people guessing. And I'm like, Drew Carey, the price is right, but I called it Deal or No Deal and made the vibe weird. All right.
Oh.
I bet you Frank's got this one loaded.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm still
I'm curious to see who he picks.
Fuck, what's his name? You know the guy that was from Happy Days, the famous director, Ron Howard?
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard, his daughter. Gorgeous. Also, amazing actor. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is a plot twist.
Why is that a plot twist? That's right down Frank's alley. Redhead, white lady. That's really about it. Those are really the only two things. You'd be strawberry blonde. Shit. No.
So now you're gonna pick her up. What's your Frank?
I would be wearing this outfit.
It's the only shot you've got, dude.
It is really the only shot I have. Because that's the thing is listen, when you're dealing with someone that's you know what I mean? Obviously she's married, so that's just disrespectful right now. But I mean, we're talking alternate universe.
We're talking fantasy. I just said Drew Carey.
Okay.
Not sure what's wrong with me.
And Frank said he can wear whatever he wants, and he still picks this outfit.
Well, because I mean, she's got to be ridiculously famous, so it's got to be eye catching, and I got to be funny within the first 30 seconds, right? 10 seconds. So I would just, I'd probably do my mass shooting joke up top, and
Wait,
then
you're gonna open with
and then I gotta close,
with a mass shooting joke.
and then I'm gonna close strong with my Mexican border bit.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say.
It's not gonna work.
Wait, what was the first one you said?
We don't think Frank walking around like this is gonna get it.
I got a great milkshake bit you probably love. So yeah, that's it.
That is a choice. And we both made them, you know?
So you're finally smoking with this hottie, Drew Carey, Bryce.
Hottie.
Yeah.
Drew Carey.
Hottie. You're finally getting to smoke with them. What are the 3 most unattractive traits in someone smoking? Like 3 things that someone can do that are so unattractive. You're like, oh, that's it. I'm done. Whether it's with smoking sesh or with that person.
If he goes, cock a loogie. Hawking a loogie. If Drew's hawking a loogie, I'm out. You know what I mean? Well, he did say hawk a loogie, which is more than anyone else has said.
Yeah.
Frank.
Well, I'm thinking of mine, and I just realized that if it's with Bryce Ellis Howard, there's nothing she could do that would turn. You know what I mean? Like she could be like, oh, fucking wetbacks, and I'd be like, yep, 100%, right? Yeah. She'd be like, I hate fucking everybody, and stuff about like hardcore racism. I'd be like, I'm about to sleep with Bryce Ellis. You know what I mean? We could be happy together. I could change her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, that wouldn't happen to me. I was like setting someone up with a dab after we were all hanging out. Fucking goes take the dab, blows water in instead of hitting the dab. All goes into the nail, shatters the nail. So it's like something that was just like 800, 900 degrees, quartz, and then it's literally just because the water went to immediately just shattered. And it was like, oh no, yeah, you're trying to kill everyone.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it was rough.
If that happened to me when I was hanging out with Drew Carey, I'd recover. No.
He's worth it.
Yeah.
He goes, that quartz banger was. And then you guess the price and also pick stuff out of your face.
How are those edibles feeling?
Strong.
They tasted great though, right?
They tasted great.
Yeah.
They tasted incredible.
That's the end of round 2.
Final round.
I'm really high. What are we smoking?
In this round, we'll be smoking some of the purple punch bomb. It's going to be some more of that THC bomb and then purple punch. So it's going to have a little bit of kind of a grape berry taste again, but then that THC bomb comes in. I do like purple punch a lot, though, is because it has that same kind of grape beginning to it, or berry, but then it has a very almost like creamy finish to it. And kind of when you taste it, you might notice it's almost a little milky.
Wow.
Yeah, I dig it a lot.
Damn.
Okay, so it's in here.
Yep, that one's good.
And which one is this? This is a tier
That guy?
3?
Tier 3.
Nice. It's interesting to see.
Still heating up. I think on that one.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah, it's interesting to see like
I'm waiting.
the different like profiles that you still get from the different tiers. Because even on tier 3, you're still tasting like the really good shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of it could even be just from how much it costs to source the flower, how much the flower yields, which is why it costs less to put out on the market.
Handling too. Oh, damn, that tastes good. Handling too is important, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like from even when you're like sourcing the flower to like when it's being cut down to when it's being fresh frozen, everything, like every single step of that really can show in the final product. And that's something that Punch really does. Take that extra step where they're driving refrigerator vans up, collecting stuff, doing test washes, coming back down, like really making sure that the product smokes well as well as it sells well.
Smoke's great. Frank's
Frank,
blast.
definitely second that one.
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, Purple Punch it's one of those things a lot of people like aren't huge fans of, but honestly, I love the terpene profile. I'm a big fan.
Why
of
aren't they big fans of it?
It was one of those things that kind of hit the market. It's kind of like the new wave Blackberry Kush, where it's not known for being incredibly potent. It does smell very good. It tastes very good. And when the rec market and some of the med market kind of hit, it sells really well. You see it in a bag, and it's very pretty. It's very dark purple, has some orange in there, and like there's tons of trichomes all over it. And so it's like, oh,
taste.
I want that. But a lot of times it tests lower. So people aren't as stoked about it. But the flavor in it is some of the best.
The flavor's incredible. Listen.
Hell yeah.
The flavor, incredible.
If you could go back in time and give yourself some pivotal comedy advice, what would it be? To open mic.
Have fun. That's it. Thank you.
It's the small things, man.
Yeah, because it's like in the beginning, I didn't have as much fun because it was like so in my own head about it. And then I'm like, oh, if I'm not doing it for a year, I'm like, oh, the whole point of it is to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes a big difference when you have fun versus when you're like, oh, I have to do well. You know, it's like a totally different experience.
Yeah. Yeah. This weight of expectations and setting these crazy standards for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you're like, oh, but if you have fun, they're going to have fun too.
Yeah.
But if you're like in your head about thinking about the next thing you're going to say, it's like, you know what you're going to say. You wrote the jokes. Just have fun.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy it.
And be in the moment too. Mm-hmm. Like, don't be afraid to, also don't be afraid of silence.
That was the biggest
That's a
thing.
Power move, baby. Little, you just sit in the quiet, like I don't need words. I'm confident, bitch.
It's just us and our thoughts.
Yeah.
Remember the first time you hear silence? Like the first time you're like, oh, everyone's paying attention to me. You're like, oh shit. Like, oh, whoa, oh, that's what that feels like. Fuck, okay.
You're like, so if I stop talking, this whole thing is over. Let's try. And then you just stop talking and just cool. Like just realizing that it's okay to have that silence.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the beginning, I would just keep talking and like step on my own punchlines.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be doing that.
Like the first time a comic goes, hey, slow down.
Yeah.
Like, what? They're like, yeah, take a breath.
Yeah.
Fucking, don't be fucking you. You're like, whoa, okay, shit. You're like, yeah, just fucking, I don't know, talk like a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Talk like a person.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Kirk Fox said, talk to them, don't talk at them.
Yeah, Kirk Fox told me once, he's like, give him some love before you just fuck him. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you come on, you're very angry. And I was like, I could see that. And he's like, yeah, say hi to them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he used to give me some
love before you fuck them.
Dude, bro.
Like, that's amazing. Like, he said it, it stuck in my head this whole time.
You'll never forget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We both have Kirk Foxisms.
dude. Dude, some of the stuff he'd say is just so funny. Yeah, a lot of just good things, like where you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. He's also, I think he's Buddhist or some very like kind of, I hope that's not an offensive movement. You know what I mean? Some very like spiritual, free flowy kind of like his way of
By
thinking.
this you mean woo woo-y?
I feel like
Type of woo woo. I think he is Buddhist.
Oh, I'm definitely getting canceled. He's very spiritual, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but the way he talks about comedy and relates to that, you're just like, oh damn, this is some fucking knowledge.
Yeah, when people drop knowledge on you and you're like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. I can't believe someone believes in me enough to tell me what not to do. Because like for a while you'd be like, I want someone to tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong. And like you don't get that unless people start believing in you.
Yeah,
and then once they start believing in you, they'll like give you some advice and you'll be like, oh yeah, thanks.
There's nothing like a good friend in comedy to be like, that set wasn't that bad, right? And they're like, nah, man, you fucking suck. That set was not good.
You when it's bad. You know if you're asking your friend and it wasn't good.
Yeah, you're like driving home with them and they're like,
so bad.
They won't
drive
even
home when someone bombs the other one crushes and you're in the car together. Like,
You're
like, oh, anyways.
the sets were good tonight, right? And they're like, yeah, man, my set was great. Comedy's fun, right? I mean, yeah, for me. So, and man, I've been on the other side of it where you're like, you're the one fucking, I mean, everyone has, but you're just like, you're like, your friends are not nice about it.
I remember Chris Porter said to me, say your jokes the way you wrote your jokes. And I was like, oh, yeah. You write great jokes. Just say them the way you wrote them. And I was like, okay.
I remember I got off stage. Someone goes, "Hey man, who are you yelling at?" I was like, "I don't know, my parents."
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah.
We're on a stage. Can you notice me, Mom and Dad?
Bro, I said some shit like that to my mom, and almost like I remember like I fucking floored her in the kitchen one time because we were like chilling. I was like, she doesn't believe in like mental health, and I remember we were like talking. I was like, it's very important, you know what I mean? Like it's, you know, you got to remember the things like you do, and it all affects, you know, the kids, and all, even if you don't think, you know, it doesn't. Blah blah. And she's like, come on, you turned out great, and I was like, I gotta be a funny in front of strangers to feel good about myself. And my mom goes, what?
No, they don't even realize.
She's like, oh no, what have I done?
Just a little bit more of attention. One and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
ended up here. Anyways, it just gets real dark.
Yeah, that's how we
I
close
can't
out.
wait to see Drew Carey. I had some fault balls, and all I want is to fuck Drew Carey.
You and me both.
It's mostly
Frank.
because he has like a really cool Mini Cooper.
What?
He has like a psychedelic car. Have you seen it?
He seems like a guy that's got a big dick.
Is it like tricked out?
It's tricked out. When I say Drew Carey's car is tricked out,
It's tricked out.
I mean, it is like your sweatshirt times 20.
Oh,
No, it's like a psychedelic, almost like Peter Max. I don't know if you know that artist. He did a lot of the Beatles album stuff. The 60s is kind of like that, and it's crazy. It's like psychedelic colors, and then he has a vanity plate that says "Trippin' 24/7."
yeah.
And I saw him outside of Swingers, and I was like, no. And then you asked me, and I was like, I'm going to play it off like it's a joke, but
I'm trying to get in that Mini Cooper.
I am a fan of everything he's doing. I was like, yeah, that's a silly, funny answer. But really, I'm like, yeah, not no.
I've been waiting for this. Here's my pitch, Sharks.
Who are the best and worst celebrities to get caught in an elevator with? Stuck in an elevator with, not caught. I mean,
Stuck in an elevator
stuck
with?
30 floors up.
Oh, it would have. You know what?
Best and worst.
Yeah.
It would
Who
have.
answers?
So for
Oh,
best,
this is okay.
for best, it would have to be someone that's very patient and like forgiving, because I think I'm so afraid of heights that would take over more than like being starstruck. So I would be just terrified.
Okay.
So it would have to be like Keanu Reeves, or like someone who's like, or like The Rock, or like someone who's gonna be like,
Rock. That's a nightmare for me.
no, that'd be great. Because if I just started crying because I'm terrified of heights, I feel like The Rock would be like, hey man, it's okay, dog. And then for also some reason, I just feel like if The Rock was like, it's gonna be okay, I'd be like, bro, I've seen you in so many movies, I'm gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like I would just be, you know.
Okay, for best for me, I'm going Larry David. Just for the sheer experience of being stuck in an elevator with Larry David.
Let's see you make this funny, Larry.
Even watching him break down and get mad would be hilarious. And then worst,
You're dying laughing while he's just freaking out.
yeah. And then worst, I feel like I don't think I'd want to be in an elevator with like Paris Hilton.
She seems kind of cool though. But I could get why that would be. Yeah, I guess so.
I'm like, feel like there's only room for one complicated girl. And I'm complicated. She seems a little complicated herself.
Yeah.
Maybe too weird.
You're like, this is gonna work out.
Yeah. Would rather Larry David. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Oh,
complicated bitches in an elevator.
Yeah. Oh,
Who's the worst for you then?
me, worst person, I think would have to be, fuck. I don't know who the worst would be. I mean, like, I guess like Woody Allen, obviously. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what would we like? Because I would just be like,
Or
Bro,
or,
you do it?
or Cosby.
Yo, what's up?
Or Cosby.
Cosby? No, I mean, yeah, because he wouldn't be able to
with that
see.
one crazy eye.
yeah.
This is like drifting around, and you're in there with a fucking canceled Cosby and
Yeah,
his
yeah.
bad eye. No, that's way worse than Paris Hilton.
I'm definitely not drinking anything he's giving me.
No,
No.
I'm definitely in there like this the whole time.
Yeah. It'd be like a T-Rex. You got to be quiet because he can't see you, but he can hear you.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
Then I'm just start talking to him about pudding because I'm nervous. So, what's your favorite kind? Do you like pudding? Anyways, this is going well.
Yeah.
You know, when you said come on the show, I was like, yeah, I want to go eat medicated malt
It was
balls.
definitely the 9 of those.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, 9 of those. They put me in a fun place.
Yeah. How are you? We're scale of 1 to 10. How are you? From you, how you normally are.
From how I normally am. But I will say I didn't have any THC before I came here, which is unlike me. I almost did. I almost decided, hey, take a little pre-party on the road. I didn't. Thank God I didn't. Because I'm going to Sweet Green after this.
Yeah.
Because that's all I have to look forward to. Food. Scale from 1 to 10. I would say I'm an 8.5. Thanks, Punch Bar.
Oh,
That's the end of round 3.
well, that's, oh shit. Ah.
I'm going to plug my Instagram, princessshenk. That's princess like normal. And then another SHENK. My Twitter. I totally forgot how to speak. I would like to buy a vowel. My Twitter, my podcast, Shenk, SHENK, iTunes, Spotify. It's also on YouTube if you're into video versions. And that's all. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for
Thanks,
coming
so
and
much fun.
Thanks for
letting me
coming,
get
dude.
you get stoned, man. Thank you, Punchedibles. Thank you, Punch Extracts. Thank you, PUFFCO. Thank you, JP.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.